Pre-game show.
So good to be with you again, everybody. The NBA season has now. Our game tonight featuring the New York Knicks as they go up against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. Looking at the Nets, playing above 500 scoring. Kenny, how did you look to establish yourself at that end of the floor, and when did you know you were in for a big night?
Well, for me, it was just about getting the basketball in the right areas of the floor, either off the dribble or off the pass. So if I knew if I got to certain areas of the floor, I was going to be able to score and have a big night. The defense tried to dictate that, but you have to try to dictate it and overpower that mentally.
Well, I wanted to go out and average 28-10. So 28 divided by 4 quarters, 7 points a quarter. My goal was to be on the attack, try to get to the rim every time, hit as many free throws as I could. And if I had double digits after the first quarter, it's over. The diesel will come. It smells blood.
So just 7 points a quarter. That's all you were looking for.
Yes.
And how many rebounds per quarter were you looking for?
4.
But that's
Shaq
leave me alone. Hands off, Kenny. Help!
Help!
Brooklyn, the home of the Nets, in a fine Eastern Conference affair here at Barclays Center. The Knicks swing into this game as part of their continuing road trip. A great start of the season for them, playing very well so far.
Well, I think for New York, what a start to the season it's been for them. I mean, it has taken them no time to find that rhythm. They have looked fantastic from day one.
And, Greg, we knew they had potential, but thought it would take a while. What's been surprising is how quickly they've made it happen.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Francis, he's in at the point. JaVale McGee is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony, and it's Afflalo in at the 2. And so it's Brooklyn with it. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
That one goes. Count it.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
On defense, New York, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Anthony left side. Tries it from 19. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
On defense, the Knicks. Clarkson kicks to Lopez. Screened by Young. Lopez dishes to Johnson. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. New York with the ball. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
Yeah, more than anything else, I think three-point shooting was the key, the catalyst, if you will, in that game.
Yeah, it's really a nice weapon to have because it makes things easier for you in other parts of your offense when you can knock down the 3.
Here's Johnson following the basket by Freak. Lopez, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Green passes to Clarkson. Lopez a screen. Clarkson kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Got a piece of it. Lopez. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. They recover it. The shot by Clarkson, no good. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Aflalo dishes to Anthony. Here's Porzingis. And the 3 off target. Brooklyn trailing. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Lionel Hollins and I had a chance to talk just for a bit. He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. Johnson hits them both. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Aflalo outside. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. At the top of the key, Aflalo. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at New York. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, the Nets. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
Well, I think for New York, of all the storylines this young season, their success may be the most surprising. This was not a team that was expected to make this much of a splash.
Hey, I wish I could say I saw it coming, but the truth is there was no way to see it coming. Nothing about this team indicated they'd be where they are now.
Here's Francis after Jared
would be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Bargnani's checked in, and New York with a change here, too. Fournier is checked in. The Nets shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Free throw drops for Jarrett Jack. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Francis. It's good from long range. Freak's got 8 points.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that 3.
Pick by Bargnani. They set the pick. And Jack, here we go. Here's House. And he gets the bucket. House has got his first points in this one.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Now, here is Smith. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Freak with it. Now, Jack defending. Mills passes to Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. From past the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The Nets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Dishes to Barnes. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. And Jack, here we go. He kicks it to Bargnani. Good, and Jack gets the assist.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. How's the last month?
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
7th in free throw
Spacing.
percentage.
Spacing.
Powerful presence in the paint.
And what he's doing right now, I mean, carving up defensive schemes at will. Boy, it's just a beautiful thing to watch.
New York trailing. And he lays it straight in. Freak's got 10. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The dish now to Barnes. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Pass to Francis. Some nice passing by New York here. And that one's good. Mills has got his second bucket. Here's Jack. He had 10 points in the win against Charlotte.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
Now here is Jack. House kicks to Bargnani, and he jams it with authority.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Kicks to Fournier. Mills, that's a two-pointer. Open jump shot off the mark.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
And that's head coach Lionel Hollins, known for his no-nonsense style, but he'll tell you he's still got a good sense of humor. I still don't think that Coach Hollins is anyone to be trifled with, and I think the net players would agree with me on that one.
Oh, yes, I know they've got that one figured out.
House is checked in. Bargnani comes in for Young. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Gerald Green in for Jarrett Jack. And a new group in for the Knicks. Lopez, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Smith comes in for Porzingis. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Patty Mills. And Freak subbed in for Augustine. Bargnani is out there with Johnson. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Gerald Green. And it's House in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Anthony. Nice move. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number one.
And New York making a change here. Fournier is checked in. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets played some outstanding basketball. He dropped a cool 33 points, and there weren't too many shots that didn't fall for him. Really efficient night from the field. He seemed to be everywhere on the floor the entire time and really was the star of the show, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Johnson outside. He feeds it to Green. Fires from deep. And that one's good. And the Nets lead by one.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Francis. Kept alive by New York. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Andre Bargnani picks one up. New York shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game. That's good from Lopez. Lopez hits them both. And here's Clarkson. He had 10 points in the win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And also 4 blocks. I mean, just an important factor on both ends.
The feed now to Green. From downtown, the shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pick by Bargnani. Shot off the pick. That one a little long.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
And the pass to Fournier. Feeds it to Freak. He dishes it to Smith. Anthony on the wing. And again, it's New York.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Now, here's Clarkson, defended by Francis. Clarkson kicks to Bargnani. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Bargnani's got the game tied up here for the Nets. Here's Francis, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. So the clock runs out with...
Kevin, we have Brook Lopez with us. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
What a great game for Anthony in this one. 15 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
On the court for the Knicks, Francis in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Anthony, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Afflalo in a two-guard. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Clarkson. Francis' shot is off. Brooklyn with the ball. Johnson dishes to Clarkson. Lopez a screen. Johnson wide open. He fires. And it comes off the rim with a high bounce. The Knicks shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. That's good. Porzingis has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Knicks.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered closely.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Shot from the top of the key. Francis' shot is off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Clarkson kicks to Johnson. The Nets working the ball around now. Lopez, no luck.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
A lot of tough teams in this league, Kevin. Here's where New York sits right now. First in shooting percentage. First in fewest turnovers a game. And they're number one in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Jack comes in for Clarkson. Mills, he's checked in for the Knicks. Here's Barnes, and it's denied. Here's Lopez. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Lopez has got his first bucket of the night.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Here's Francis. No luck. Great D that time from Green.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Lopez kicks to Barnes for the lead. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Afflalo with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Afflalo the pass to Francis. And stolen by Barnes. Outside, Green. Passes it to Jack. Dishes to Lopez. Puts up the baby hook. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Mills dishes to Freak. Brooklyn with the rebound.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Screen by Young. Outside Jack. Stolen away. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And Aflalo kicks to Freak. Unloads from 13. And the jumper is good. Freak's got 14 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. From the sideline. 8 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Francis, and stolen by Barnes. And the game still closely contested as we end the... We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Nets. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Johnson. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Young. And it's Barnes. And at the small forward position. Now here's Freak. Covered by Barnes. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And he lays it straight in. Porzingis has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Knicks. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Young with the steal. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Francis. Johnson for three, and he gets the bucket. Johnson's got the lead up to 4 now for Brooklyn.
Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Lopez a screen. Johnson outside. Lopez a screen on Aflalo. And it's Johnson penetrating. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Johnson. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Clarkson.
Some good numbers in this one for Freak. He's got 14 points and 2 blocks. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Clark, it's a rarity when you've got a guy that can just do it as well as he does on both ends.
And the second free throw, good. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. Green with the ball. Now defended by Freak to the wing on the left. Here's Lopez. The shot misses. The Knicks go the other way with it. Here's Aflalo. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Nets leading by 3. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Barnes with it. Back to Lopez. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Freak's got 5 rebounds tonight.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And Jack kicks to Lopez. Screened by Young. And stolen by Aflalo. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Taking 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Lionel Hollins gave to his team during that last break. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. Tipped away. Here's Green. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Jarrett Jack. Here's Lopez. McGee with the block. Outside Anthony. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Cannot hit. Good D by Lopez. The Nets with the lead. Lets it go from 11. And it's Green. Missing.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And that one's good, Francis.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
2 minutes.
Now, here's Clarkson. Guarded close. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Brooklyn making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Lopez a screen. Clarkson passes to Lopez. Looking to get it going. McGee with the block. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Clarkson to the middle. Rejected by Young. Now here's Clarkson. Guarded by Francis. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Aflalo, that's good.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
1:19 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Lopez. Makes it off the glass. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Francis, and it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. .107 left to play here in the fourth. It's Anthony with the drive. Here's Francis.
And he really seems to just have lost his touch at halftime.
Good D by Johnson.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
It falls.
This is what happens when you allow Carmelo Anthony to heat up.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Clarkson kicks to Young, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
New York with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. The drive by Anthony. The rebound by Brook Lopez.
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a scary sight when Johnson starts lighting it up like this.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. .16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Clarkson. D right on him. Pass to Lopez. To tie it up. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So a close game sees New York take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kelly.